Hello, Facebook ads people. I'm Konstantinos, and this is the Facebook ads breaking news podcast.
Hello, guys. Podcast 107, and today we are going to talk, of course, about the tariffs and all the things that is happening, and the disturbance that is causing to dropshipping. Also, what kind of results I'm seeing because of that. Many people stopped advertising, I guess, and we're not going to analyze a lot, but we're going to talk about the Google Analytics 4 integration with Meta. And then we have all of your questions. I think we have, the way that I see it, I think we have more than 15 to 20 questions, I guess. Okay, so first of all, I will start with the topics that I don't have the results. I'm seeing pretty good results on the platform. I'm not seeing bad results. I'm seeing that some of my ad accounts, my legit good companies ad accounts are doing well. The other ones like dropshipping ad accounts are doing medium. And the problematic ad accounts are problematic ad accounts, which I'm trying to fix. But I'm seeing that the situation is good right now, at least on my end. Now, on the inner circle, we're discussing also about this. People tell me that they see medium to good results. So we will see. Obviously, there is a part of it because of the tariffs and all of the things that are happening. People are afraid. They're not doing more ads. But I think that if we end up having a situation that people are not going to be able to drop ship from China, then what is going to happen is that most likely we're going to end up having better results for the people that they have stock in the United States. It's the same thing that happened when we had this global thing in 2019, which was named after that and stuff. You all understand why I'm not saying the actual name of it. So the thing is that maybe if we end up not having the possibility of sending stuff from China for drop shipping, maybe there's going to be it's going to be a very good situation of prolonged Black Friday period, like the first close down that we had, where we're going to be able to see that the people that they actually have stock in the United States are going to benefit a lot. Less people will advertise, more people would like to buy, and so on. Now, before we go to the tariffs and a little bit analyze what I'm seeing and the news that I have at least, let's talk a little bit about the Meta. So Meta has officially started rolling out the long anticipated integration between Google Analytics 4 and Meta Events Manager. This is the pop-up window you are going to see. We don't know yet how this is going to benefit our results in Meta or whatever. The answer is that I'm not using Google Analytics 4 until now. Does it hurt to do the integration? Nobody knows. We will learn later. But at the end of the day, this is something that that you can do, and I don't think that's going to hurt you. I don't see any benefit though. In any case, the notification is this. The integration is not difficult. It doesn't take you a lot of time to do so. The main thing is that the integration allows advertisers to map Google Analytics 4 events to Meta events. And as I said, this is something that I don't really care much about because I'm not going to use it. If someone asks to do the integration, we can do it, but at the end of the day, I don't see any benefit. Maybe Meta will come with an announcement about it. So I'm not negative, I'm not positive against it, so it's up to you what you are going to do. Now, let's talk about the tariffs. If you hear my voice being strange, it's because after I got sick, I still have my throat is still hurting me, and I'm coughing from time to time, so you might see a lot of editing in this video, or if you're listening to it through Spotify, you're going to listen a lot of cuts. It's because I'm coughing throughout the whole podcast video shooting. Now, let's continue with the tariffs. So first of all, we started with a 30%. Then China said that they're going to do more. After that, we have 104%. Now I think today only, and maybe until you see the video or you hear the podcast, right now is on 125% because he did another 21%. But he also announced that he's going to stop and he's going to put only 10% tariffs just for 90 days until he's going to negotiate with everyone else, including EU. That Ursula von der Leyen said that she wants to actually go and negotiate. For all of us that we live in Europe, we do understand that this is a process that European Union is just a very slow ship that is taking forever to turn. So we know that's going to take forever. The situation is that this is not going to affect people that they do dropshipping from China to Europe, but it's going to affect mostly the ones that they do focus on USA. As of now, the tariffs is on 125%, and they do have a war increasing the tariff to each other. Just to get an idea, just with the 30%, if you're selling something for 200, you're going to sell it for 260. This is the difference. Okay, so if we talk now about 100%, if you sell something for 200, you will sell it for 400. You can imagine that this is impossible to happen. So many people, if this continues like this and they don't negotiate and find a way, many people are going to stop sending stuff to USA. Now, maybe later there's going to be a solution that they will send stuff to Europe, and from Europe they will send to USA, but directly from sending directly from China to USA, as of now, looks like it's not going to happen. I don't see any of those just holding back to the negotiation. The one increases to the other, so we are going to see what's going to happen. I have this message coming from one of my students. It says T86 clearance mechanism ends on May 2, 2025. All e-commerce parcels from China, Hong Kong to the US must undergo customs and clear paid duties. Impact forecast delivery delay 1 to 3 days. Cost may rise 8 to 15%. Striker checks on undervalued shipments and action steps. To be honest with you, this is a message on the 30% tariffs. Okay, so I don't know what kind of messages dropshippers see now, but for sure it's not a pleasant situation right now, and I think that we're going to have major changes in the dropshipping if they end up continuing this war, at least as we talk for United States, which means that the dropshipping in EU is going to become more difficult and so on, because these markets are going to take more traffic, more people running ads, because they won't be able to run on USA. On the other hand, the people that they will find a way of running dropshipping to USA with a way, most likely they will make money, and the companies that are going to stay on USA, they will have lower CPM because less people are going to advertise. So I don't think it's the end of dropshipping, but I do believe that it's going to change a lot of things, and people will have to be more proactive and find other ways of continue doing so. Let's go on to your questions. Hello, Konstantinos. What is the optimization proposal for such one ad set campaign? When you have one ad set campaign, you optimize on the ad level. It's very simple. Close and open ads, or adding also some ads inside ad set, or making new ad set and closing the bad one. Thanks in advance. You do optimize when you have one ad set in the ad level, as you have seen in the ASC videos. You don't add new ads there because the ads already there, they have taken already budget, so there's no point of doing so. You can do a new campaign and test your new ads in a new campaign. Also, there is a balance over there that has been created, and maybe it's profitable. There is no point for you to put inside new ads that they might risk you to lose this balance and ruin your whole campaign, or one ad try to take the leading from another ad which is already producing good results. Just do another campaign and be safe. How many ads per ad set in CBO campaign with 500 to 1,000 a day, like 3? This doesn't change anything, the budget. I would do 3 to 5 as always, ads per ad set in a CBO campaign. What do you advise, ABO or CBO for one single ad set with single ad? Single ad set with 5 ads. I guess this is CBO, but you can do both. Even if you have single ABO or CBO, Doesn't matter. I don't really get the question also, to be honest with you. I feel like ABO is all about fire and forget. You set up create automatic rule, which will increase budget based on ROAS and CPA combined or whatever metric. I'm testing this at the moment, so I have no clue if it's any good. To my world, there's no set and forget when it comes to Facebook ads. I check the ads and I optimize every day. Of course, some campaigns that are already optimized, they're part of my average results campaigns to the whole ad account, but still I'm checking every day. No, it's not set and forget. You can always optimize on the ad level, and you can find there your dominant ad and all of that, and just do your progress over there. I don't like automated rules. They cause a lot of problems. I just increase by watching daily and optimizing daily. Hi, what should I do to scale a high-performing campaign? How often should I increase my budget? It depends really on your experience. To be honest with you, I might increase the budget every day in an account if I see that everything is doing well. If I see that also across the accounts everything is doing well. If I know that it's a strong product. If I know that different creatives, all of that. Most of the times we do say every 2-3 days just to keep a buffer period when you do a change. But it really depends on your experience and the situation. And there are cases, as I said, that I would increase even every day. Hey, I have a running ASC campaign with 10 creatives, 5 primary text, and 5 headlines. In one ad using flexible format, I have good results for 5 rows. However, I feel like setting up a manual campaign, for example, and not ASC with 3 ads and 3-4 creatives, each 3-5 primary text, and headlines will be better. Feels like ASC doesn't target very broad and has a higher frequency. First of all, I don't think that ASC doesn't target very broad. I think it does. And it's a campaign that I really like to use because it's more stable comparing to CBO. About the flexible format that you have, I think it's fine. And then you say my main confusion is, does it matter how many creatives per flexible ad format there is? To me, it doesn't, because I think that Facebook is going to sort out the best ones. This is coming also from my experience with dynamic creative ads, which are the ones that they have been replaced by flexible ads. I used to use 10 creatives, 10 headlines, 10 copies, and 5 headlines, 5 copies. And it was working very well for me. And to be honest with you, even on the 10 creatives, it was picking one creative. When I was using the other 9 on another campaign, still the creative that has been picked, it was the best one. So for sure, it knew how to pick, even when you put 10 creatives, the best one. For example, having 5 ads with 2 creatives, 2 ads with 5 creatives each, or something between. I want to make sure all creatives are tested. This is because it looks like I'm dumping 10 creatives in one ad. Is not very good because Meta just picks a few and runs with them. So the idea that you're going to test everything efficiently doesn't work, okay? Because if you just spend equal amount of money to all of the creatives, eventually you're going to end up losing money. There is no such thing as I want to spend equal amount of money to all, because this is what you want from Facebook, to just pick 1, 2, 3 that are going to work better from the other. You're not dumping, you're just trusting the algorithm, okay? So by putting 10, also I told you, my experience is that Facebook is picking the best. Now, if you keep up doing this and test the others and the others, you will see that Facebook has chosen well for you, and you're doing a mistake to over testing things while not trusting the algorithm. All right, how about ASC leaving everything to the algorithm via manual campaign with broad targeting, not doing any interest, etc., which with the original audiences? Some people still suggest this is better than ASC. It's not about suggesting what is better, because I don't believe in the way that you say it. Somebody says that ASC is better, or it's about testing in another account and seeing what is working. So you cannot just say that this is better than the other. You can just say that I tested it and it's working better for me and for my ad account. This is the correct way. So we're just testing. Of course, there are some things that they are more frequently working across ad accounts, but we don't eliminate the possibility of something working. For example, over here, I did a video about lookalikes, and one guy over here says, I'm surprised you found them to work. In most accounts, I've not seen LLA beat broad. Okay, so this is coming from a person that is running multiple accounts, as we can see. The thing is that yes, in most accounts, Broad is going to win LA, but there are other accounts that's working. And then there's another comment that says, hey, I was watching your video about lookalikes recently. While just starting my campaign with 1% purchases LA, I ran crazy method with 20 assets, too many, bro. And this has been my most successful campaign so far. It goes against what you're saying about lookalike, so I wonder if you have any theories on why this is working. So we have one person here saying that lookalikes are not working for him because Broad is working better. I'm saying my opinion that in most other accounts, stacked lookalikes 10% because it's broader, it's working. And then we have another person coming that says that 1% worked better for him while he tested other things also. So as you can understand, what do we have here? We have the situation that it's not about what I say, it's about what I'm stimulating you to test, and then you're going to do and use whatever is working best for your ad account. 3 people, 3 different opinions based on their experience across the accounts. This is why we just test and then we form an opinion about what is working for us only. We don't just go outside and say whoever is doing lookalikes is stupid. Because this guy that's doing 1%, obviously he's not stupid because it's the only thing that's working for him. Next one. Yeah, for the past 6 months, that's basically how I did. I kept browsing Midjourney library. When I see something close to what I want, I would refine it with extra prompts. I think with the Sora is out, those AI images can be made short videos with AI music, etc. A whole new world is out there. Is it possible to toss new assets every 2 days to already running ABO campaigns? No crazy budgets and I'm not scaling. This account runs with 200 to 300 USD daily. I think you have asked this before, but yeah, the answer is the same. We're not doing it. I have already explained it earlier into one of your questions, I think it was. So no, actually it wasn't you, it was the comment before. But yeah, we're not tossing new creatives inside because you can always test them in a new campaign. We don't want to disturb the balance that we have, and if a campaign is working, to just start a new battle for a leading ad or whatever. Just do it in another campaign. Watch for the daily loop theory, of course, always, but just do it on another campaign instead of disturbing this campaign that you have. So, sorry for my voice today. I really struggled to do this video shooting because I have my throat. I hope that I will get better. Just so you know, I have never recovered since the day that I had fever and I didn't do podcast, which was really strange because in all of these years I have never skipped a podcast except from the Christmas and the vacation of the summer. I hope I will get better, and I will see you guys on the next one.
This is the end of the first part of the Facebook Ads Breaking News podcast. If you don't want to miss the second half of the podcast, where I'm answering all the remaining questions of the week, visit my Patreon page following the link on the description. This was the Facebook Ads Breaking News podcast. Like it or not, it is what it is.